Hey guys, welcome to another video by Fitness Technology Services. So today is kind of a request video. I just really wanted to have somebody ask me about the difference between the different grades of treadmills, and I didn't really cover the TT8 in my last video. So anyway, I thought I would start out with just showing you some of the differences. So the control board on the TT8 is a little more beefy. And it also has a secondary controller, and what this controller does is this activate a rear incline. So on the commercial grade models, the TT8, and maybe on some of their other commercial grade models, I'm not exactly sure, the hood removes the same. It does have the option of the rear actually raising, which gives you the same feeling as the front end declining. It has a slightly bigger motor in it. The deck's thicker. So it also has a fan that hooks up when you first turn it on. So it will keep it running a little cooler. I know you probably can't hear that, but the fan is currently running. So all right, anyway, let me get to the actual video, and that's waxing this deck instead of siliconing it, because you can't silicone a commercial grade deck. All right, so give me 1 second. All right, on to waxing the deck. I just had to show you the internal guts because it's slightly different than the normal sole machines that you run into. Now, this is a wax deck surface, and usually on a wax deck surface, you can't use silicone. The belts are made a little differently. They're a little thicker. The decks are thicker, and the decks are actually pre-coated with 2 different layers of wax. So in theory, after a year or 2, you can flip the deck over and buy a new belt. A lot of commercial grade machines do it this way. Precor, Life Fitness, Landis, all of them have flippable decks. Another hint will be if you're really getting into a commercial grade machine, it won't fold. 90% of your residential machines fold, and that's why I'm not even going to do a video on squeaky noises, because this don't have all the points in it to squeak, really. They're pretty nice, solid, dependable machines. And in theory, they don't even necessarily recommend waxing them, but I have a personal customer who's actually become a friend, Kay Conway in Prince Frederick, Maryland, and I probably got 2 additional years out of his machine by lightly waxing it about every 3 months. So historically and typically, this is really hard to do. Back in the day with Life Fitness, you had to have an iron, you had to take the belt off, you had to press it down. And I don't do a lot of Life Fitness work, so maybe they still do. I'm not sure about that. What I simply do is, and I have this on my website, Fitness Parts Pro. Got to throw a little advertisement in there. Can't help myself. But this is grounded up wax from Nordictrack, which is another manufacturer that uses the wax deck. Sold directly will sell you like little wax beads for their commercial grade machine. The problem with the little wax beads, there's really actually no problem. They're just more difficult to get underneath here. So I just buy it directly in raw powder, and I put it in just a ketchup bottle container. And I do it this way so that I can put it underneath here, and then I kind of lightly squeeze it, and it floats itself all around. And to be perfectly honest, it's super easy. All right, now the next thing I do, put the top on so it don't spill and make a mess, is I pat it around a little bit. And this will kind of help distribute it all around the deck. And it's just a really light coating. And again, it's really just to reduce friction on the treadmill itself. But check with your manufacturer, and if it is a wax deck, you cannot silicone it. Everybody has this habit now of putting silicone in all their treadmills, but not every treadmill manufacturer, at least not every product in their product line, is a silicone deck. All right, so that's just kind of a quick little one. I just wanted to show the difference. You can always email me at fitnesspartspro@gmail, and I can research for you if you can't find out that it's a deck is wax or silicone lubricant, but pretty much your manufacturer should know that too. All right, so I'll see you next time, and that's it for this short little video.